Hello people, and well, haven't done one of these in a while, so I figure, hey, I might as well. Yes, a cartridge update. This time around I am going to include a non-pirated carts. I'm not going to include stuff for other consoles, because I just don't see the point. Well, actually, I think I might include one, just because it's a bit odd. Yeah, anyway, first up, we have the non-pirated carts, just to get them out of the way. First up is, actually, is the screen bright enough? Hard to tell actually. I'll shine the light on it. There we go. Actually, there we go. Yeah, Wrath World for the Famicom. Now, probably best to move the carts elsewhere. Yeah, Wrath World is a very interesting game. It's basically a Journey to Silius on the NES, except with a different title, obviously, and the main character's sprite is different. What's kind of weird is that despite that, they didn't actually bother changing the storyline at all, which kind of reminds me of some of those inventor hacks of other games, except of course it's official, so obviously not into piracy. Second cartridge is, yes, it's that really infamous one, Transformers Mystery of Convoy, or Convoy no Nazo, or whatever it's called. Yep, it's that really bad Transformers game that everyone hates. Personally, I prefer Wolf of Cybertron on the Xbox 360, but that's just me. And this comes from Retro Gamer. Yeah, of course, I'm sure a lot of you know what this game is already. It's just a really bad platformer starring the Transformers. Well, starring Rodimus Prime, if I remember correctly. No, it's not Rodimus Prime, it's Ultra Magnus, but you can't play as Rodimus Prime, I think. Oh no, I'm not very good at the game, but yeah. And last official cart, and this one I got like a couple of days ago, is Crisis Force, which is a Konami VRC4 game. Now this is actually a pretty awesome shooter, and is a great game in general. Got to test out pretty recently, and it worked great. So, thumbs up to the bloke. No, if I could fit on the. No, I can't fit on the camera. Well, thumbs up to the bloke who sent it to me. He knows who he is, but he's probably not watching this video. Now, the pirated carts, I've reviewed some of them already, and I don't think I covered them in the previous video, which was a while ago, to be fair. Probably best if I close the door, actually. Much better. Yes, the Super HIK 4-in-1, yes, I did review this one already. Of course, you know, Bonk's Adventure, whatever the other games were, Adventure Island 4, Little Samson, and Captain Tsubasa 2. Great games, although I have a hard time trying to figure out how to play Captain Tsubasa 2 properly because it's all in Japanese. Actually, they're all in Japanese, come to think of it, but it's easier to play the other three. Anyway, Aladdin, yes, the Home Team one, which is very nice. Awesome game, or at least it's awesome as far as pirates go anyway. I mean, it's a lot better than Samari, let's just put it that way. Never liked that game, but this game is pretty good. Can't say I ever had the Super Nintendo version as a kid. I grew up with the Mega Drive version, which was completely different. But as far as ports go, done very well. Yeah, anyway. 3-in-1 multi-cart. Again, I did review this one already. It's got Harry's Legend and a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. Let's see what else we have. Super Fighter 3, which, apologies, I was interrupted. Yes, anyway, back to the video. Super Fighter 3, which is what it says on the label, but it's actually Street Fighter 3, which was that really good adaptation of Street Fighter 2, which is good because I'd rather that than those stupid Konisoft ones, which were really bad. And yes, very good game. Awesome graphics for a Famicom game, it has to be said. Controls work well. Music isn't all that great, but I've heard much worse. Yes, the 215 quite frankly this one is so bad it's not even worth reviewing. Basically this, and this are not included. Yes, this is a multi-cart that actually does not include Super Mario, so you know it's going to be awful. In fact, Contra is the only one on there. Of course there are some other games, but none of the ones that you see here. On the back it doesn't even tell you what the games are, which is great. And the last one, this is actually a very intriguing multi-cart, because it includes a rather unusual set of games. I would actually cover this as soon as possible, but sadly my Famicom is out of action because the sound stopped working shortly after I got the swing, which is kind of a shame really, because I did want to review it. Yeah, of course 8 games, and they are not the usual, well for the most part at least. I mean, you do get Contra, but most of the other games aren't really what you typically expect on a multi-cart. And one last thing, again not really piratey, but I thought it was kind of weird, because I'm going to have to pull the camera out for this one. Do apologise if it turns out to be like the Blair Witch Project, but can't really help that. Yeah, Mega Man X collection for the PS2, which also has the Mega Man collection, which is kind of like inside the box. Now what's weird about this one is that, as far as I can tell, it's an American version of the game. What's weird about this is they actually found it in a pawn shop in my hometown, which is kind of weird that they would sell American PS2 games. I don't know, maybe the previous owner had the PS2 chipped, I'm not sure. Should probably test this out actually, just to see if it works, but oh no, I guess I'll put an annotation in the bottom, over there maybe. Yeah, there's the information you need, and well, I'll see you later people. See you!